Hello and welcome to my video based on theories about the Hunger Games. By the way, I'm aware you can see the script from the lenses of my glasses. Try and ignore it. You can actually see what I'm using to record. That's a bit of a paradox. But anyway, I hope you enjoy the video. Some of the most popular blockbuster films are set in dystopian worlds, typically led by a patriarchal and tyrannical leader. Some examples are Maze Runner, Terminator films, Divergent, and no other than the Hunger Games. People get invested with the protagonist's main goal and find themselves lost within the lore of this made-up world. Recently, the 5th movie of the Hunger Games was released. However, I have not yet watched it, so keep spoilers to yourself. Today I'll be explaining some fan theories about the Hunger Games tetralogy. I forgot, I don't know how to say that word. Tetralogy. There you go. Tetralogy. Excluding the most recent film, as I wouldn't be able to input my opinion into it. I will mainly be inputting theories about movie 1 and 2. Let's begin with the first film. One main theory I call the Primrose Pin Theory is that the Hunger Games were rigged and Primrose Everdeen was chosen on purpose by the Capitol. The theory follows as we know the Capitol keeps close tabs on all the people within the district to ensure there is no rebellion. However, the Mockingjay was a symbol in the 12th district of disobedience of authority. As we can see, all the people within the district are carefully watched being entered into the main area for the reaping. It is possible during that time guards took notice of the pin Prim was wearing from Katniss and saw her as a possible threat. Of course, it sounds silly that the Capitol would see a 12-year-old girl as a threat. However, we soon realise Prim is a great healer and medic, and this can be very useful if a rebellion was to occur, which she was when it did. The theory is later further entertained when during the end of the film Katniss is wearing her pin and Snow states, "What a lovely pin."
What a lovely pin.
Of course, this theory could be true as the whole reason for the Hunger Games is to avoid rebellion. However, it could have simply been bad luck. Playing devil's advocate here, Prim's name was only in the bowl once, but she was still in the bowl. Gale's name was in the bowl 42 times, and he wasn't chosen, meaning it didn't matter how many times your name was in the bowl. Everyone was under attack. Another theory is one I call suicide berries. This theory based on one of the characters from District 5 named Foxface. I love her, by the way. From the beginning it is stated that she is a smart girl. She's seen on her interview stating she is clever. And during training for the games, instead of improving her battle skills, she's seen working on her memory with a berry memory test. She lasts long in the games, exceptionally long for someone who doesn't even fight. She is seen closer to the end dead, with poisonous berries in her hand. It is said the only people from District 12 can notice they are poisonous as they are grown in District 12, so it's believed that she was foraging for food and accidentally stumbled on these berries. But a part I found most interesting is after they see Foxface dead on the ground with the berries, they both say she was smart.
She's clever. Too clever.
This slightly implies Peter and Katniss thought she knew about the berries, and decided to end her life as she knew the only people left were highly rated tributes, and she was aware her chance of survival was very slim. The theory follows that Foxface knew with the people in the arena she couldn't beat them, and decided death by poison would be softer blow than an arrow to the face or being strangled. The actor for Foxface actually also believes in this theory and asked the director whether it was true, and the director denied. Later, the actor watched the film and seeing the memory test having berries in it further confirmed the actor's theory in her mind, and she stands by the theory that it was intended suicide instead of a horrible accident. I find that really cool when actors get involved within some of the fan theories. It's amazing. Another theory is the lethal lovers theory. Katniss and Peter are seen in the 4th film happily married with 2 children. However, from the 1st film, Katniss is almost disgusted by Peter. Could it be that the forced close proximity and fake dating ploy made them truly fall in love? Or was this the work of a third party in play? During the 1st film, Katniss is seen stung by a trackerjacker. These are made to cause strong hallucinations and an uncomfortable death if stung multiple times. Katniss is unfortunately stung by one of these and suffers from hallucinations where she sees Peter. In the 3rd film, we can see that the Capitol used trackerjackers to sting Peter and convince him of false memories with Katniss to turn him against her. When Katniss is stung, she is said to be passed out for 4 days. And as it is proven, trackerjackers can create false memories. The Capitol may have created false memories for Katniss, making her fall in love with Peter. Before the games, Katniss is seen yelling and hitting Peter. and practically begging him to shut up. But suddenly during the games, Katniss does anything to keep him alive, even though she had no obligation to do so. She could have won alone. It is possible the Capitol saw Katniss as a strong warrior, but noticed she wasn't much of a participant in the games and needed to motivate her to speed up. By creating false memories of Peter, this would motivate her to fight and keep him safe at all costs. Along with controlling the districts, the Capitol is trying to create entertainers and put on a show, making them star-crossed lovers. Devil's advocate, but this may also be bullshit, and Katniss just created a trauma bond with Peter during the games. Theory based on the second Hunger Games movie, I call the quarter kill. The theory follows that the Hunger Games catching fire had a rigged arena that was designed for Finnick to survive. During the third movie, it is revealed that the quarter quell was rigged by the rebellion, working from the inside to get Katniss out alive and use her as a symbol against the Capitol. The leader of the rebellion, Coin, knew if the arena was made to suit Katniss' strength, she'd find no need to make an alliance and work by herself, making it possible she could die, which is really bad because they needed her alive. They needed someone to protect her, and that person was Finnick. Finnick comes from District 4, which is notoriously known for being good in water, and therefore they made the cornucopia filled with water, along with a large majority of traps within the games. Another possibility is the rebellion planned Mag's death. The reason they'd want her dead in the first place is Finnick was willing to do anything to protect Mags, and they needed Finnick to protect Katniss. It is possible they purposely killed Mags and personalized the arena so that Finnick could save Katniss. Of course, these are all theories, and always feel free to play devil's advocate in the comments. I love a good debate. And if you don't mind, feel free to subscribe. I'm trying to reach 500 subscribers by the end of the year. I'm a very ambitious person. As always, enjoy your day and have a good one. Bye bye. Peeing.